right now, something vast and unstoppable is moving toward us, invisible to the naked eye, yet powerful enough to reshape the delicate balance of our solar system. NASA's latest deep space data has revealed a colossal force, something ancient, massive, and completely uncharted, heading straight into the outskirts of our celestial neighborhood. And the strangest part, no one can explain what it truly is. Some call it an interstellar cloud, others whisper it's something far older, something that's been traveling toward us for millions of years. Before we go deeper, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me your country in the comments below. I want to, where in the world you're watching this cosmic revelation from, because tonight we are not just observers of the universe. We are witnesses to a moment that could define the future of our species. It began quietly. Just another set of readings from the James Webb Space Telescope tracking faint particles near the helipause, the invisible boundary where the solar wind meets the interstellar medium. But within those readings, something didn't add up. Instead of the usual patterns of cosmic dust and plasma, NASA found something far denser, something behaving like a wall of energy and matter, a shock front. Unlike anything we've seen before, they named it the interstellar wave, a moving region of charged particles and magnetic fields stretching billions of miles across. It's traveling at incomprehensible speed, faster than most known galactic currents, and its trajectory directly toward our solar system. At first, scientists thought it was harmless, a slow-moving ripple in the interstellar gas. But recent data from the Voyager probes tell a different story. Voyager 2, still sending faint whispers from beyond the edge of our solar bubble, recorded an unusual spike in plasma density. The solar wind, the protective bubble around our system, is being compressed. It's as if something is pushing back against it. And something massive, invisible, and growing closer each day. NASA simulations predict that within a few short years, this wave could reach the heliosphere, the magnetic shield that protects every living thing on Earth from deadly cosmic radiation. If it breaches that shield, the consequences could ripple through every planet, moon, and satellite we've ever launched. But what makes this so eerie is that this isn't the first time it's happened. Scientists at Harvard recently reanalyzed isotopic records buried deep within Antarctic ice cores. They found evidence of a similar cosmic event roughly 2.6 million years ago, right when Earth's climate dramatically shifted, marking the dawn of the ice age. The signature was clear: a sudden increase in cosmic radiation, likely triggered by a nearby interstellar disturbance. Could history be repeating itself? NASA, Harvard, and ESA are all working to decode the origins of this phenomenon. Some believe it's the remnant shockwave of a distant supernova, the death cry of a star that exploded millions of years ago. But if that were true, the energy distribution should be uniform. It's not. The readings show something concentrated, almost structured. A few researchers, the ones willing to think beyond the ordinary, have proposed a more unsettling theory. they suggest this wave might not be random at all. It could be a fragment of a larger interstellar system, an enormous magnetic structure passing through the galaxy, possibly tied to the mysterious dark matter filaments that connect star systems like cosmic highways. But others are beginning to wonder, what if it's not natural? It's a question that's quietly spreading through astrophysics circles, whispered, never published, because certain properties of the data defy explanation. The wave's magnetic field pulses with perfect rhythmic intervals, patterns so precise they resemble artificial signals. When scientists converted these intervals into sound, it formed a low harmonic vibration, deep, haunting, almost like a heartbeat. Could it be the remains of a megastructure, a vast alien creation built to manipulate energy across the galaxy? If that sounds impossible, consider this. In 2015, astronomers detected an odd dimming pattern from a distant star, later known as Tabby star. Some thought it could be a Dyson sphere, a structure built to capture a star's energy. It was eventually explained as dust clouds. But even now, no one's completely sure. What we are seeing now feels eerily similar, but much closer and much larger. And that brings us to the most haunting part. NASA's latest visualizations show that the outer edge of this interstellar wave has already brushed the Oort cloud, the distant shell of icy objects surrounding our solar system. Several comets, once stable, have suddenly shifted course. Tiny changes in gravity, subtle but undeniable. Something is disturbing their orbits, sending them drifting toward the inner planets, toward us. If this continues, we could witness an increase in cometary activity within the next decade, more bright streaks in the night sky, yes, but also more potential impact threats. NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office has quietly increased its monitoring of near-Earth objects. They're not saying why, but the timing speaks volumes. You see, the universe operates in cycles, grand, slow, almost invisible cycles. Stars are born, they die, they scatter their elements, and from that dust, new worlds arise. But sometimes those cycles intersect, and when they do, the effects can be catastrophic or transformative. For us on Earth, it's easy to forget how fragile our position truly is. We orbit a single star surrounded by endless dark, yet in that darkness, forces beyond imagination move silently, reshaping destinies, bending time, igniting creation and destruction in the same breath. When Voyager 1 left the solar system in 2012, its instruments captured a faint increase in cosmic rays. It was our first sign that space beyond the sun's reach was not empty. It was alive, dynamic, unpredictable. Now, more than a decade later, Voyager's fading signals have shown something else. The energy levels outside are changing faster than anyone expected. It's as if our solar system is drifting into a storm, and storms in space don't come with thunder or rain. They come with radiation, magnetic chaos, and deep, unpredictable consequences. Satellites could flicker, communications could distort, power grids could strain, and yet, for all its danger, this moment also holds incredible potential, because what happens when cosmic forces interact with our sun, sometimes they trigger bursts of solar activity, supercharged auroras, spectacular light shows, dancing across the poles. But in rare cases, they can awaken dormant processes, even alter the paths of comets and asteroids that have slept for eons. Perhaps that's why so many scientists are watching 3I divided by Atlas, the interstellar visitor that appeared, glowed, and then vanished. Some now believe it may not have disappeared at all. It might simply be lost within this approaching wave, obscured by the very energy field now heading toward us. Could 3 divided by Atlas have been a harbinger, a messenger that arrived before the storm? If so, what was it trying to tell us before it went dark? The more we look, the more this feels like a story written not in human time, but cosmic time. Imagine an event set in motion millions of years ago, a ripple that began when a star died and the universe inhaled. That ripple has traveled across the galaxy, passing through light years of dust and silence. And now it's brushing against the fragile bubble that shelters our tiny blue world. For decades, humanity has dreamed of reaching the stars, but maybe before we leave our cradle, the stars are reaching for us, not as a threat, but as a reminder, because every civilization that looks up and wonders about its place in the cosmos must at some point face this same truth: the universe does not revolve around us. We are passengers on a cosmic tide, one we barely understand. Somewhere in the vast cold of interstellar space, this wave continues to move, patient, ancient, unstoppable. Scientists calculate it could take decades to fully pass through our region. During that time, we may see new forms of light, new patterns in the magnetic field, maybe even new objects awakening in the far reaches of our solar system. And while many fear what comes next, I believe there's beauty in it, because this is how the universe reminds us we are alive, that we exist in motion, not isolation, that even the smallest human heartbeat is part of something infinite. So when you look up at the night sky tonight, that same sky our ancestors once feared and worshipped, know this. Change is coming. The same cosmic forces that gave birth to stars are now touching the edge of our home. Will it bring chaos, or will it awaken something we've long forgotten? The curiosity that made us explorers in the first place. Tell me what you think below. Do you believe this approaching wave is just another interstellar event? Or could it be part of something much larger, something we were meant to witness? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who still looks up at the sky with wonder. Because as our solar system faces what's coming, one truth remains: the universe is not silent. It speaks in waves, in light, in gravity. And maybe, just maybe, this time it's speaking directly to